Good morning and welcome as we continue our look at the letters to the seven churches recorded in the book of Revelation. So today we come to the church in Pergamum, and I'll read what Jesus writes to them. So he says, "To the angel of the church in Pergamum write, the words of him who has the sharp two-edged sword. I know where you dwell, where Satan's throne is, yet you hold fast my name, and you did not deny my faith, even in the days of Antipas, my faithful witness, who was killed among you, where Satan dwells. But I have a few things against you. You have some there who hold the teaching of Balaam, who taught Balak to put a stumbling block before the sons of Israel, so that they might eat food sacrificed to idols and practice sexual immorality. So you also have some who hold the teachings of the Nicolaitans. Therefore, repent. If not, I will come to you soon and war against them with the sword of my mouth. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To the one who conquers, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give him a white stone with a new name written on the stone that no one knows except the one who receives it." Have you ever felt like fighting sin is pointless? Like the temptations that you face, that you stand up against, are too much for you? That it would be easier to return to what's comfortable and familiar, your old patterns of sinful behavior? If you've ever felt that way, felt worn down, felt like this constant struggle against your sin is pointless, you aren't alone. Jesus describes life in Pergamum in pretty stark ways. He says that you dwell where Satan's throne is. It's like Jesus is literally saying, you dwell in the shadow of Satan's throne. How's that for real estate description? It's not a place you'd probably want to live. And while we don't live in Pergamum, many times we live in places that aren't all that different. Places where it's hard to be faithful, where it's a real struggle to fight the temptations that come our way. But I couldn't think of any better words than what Jesus has to say to Pergamum in terms of the advice that he gives for overcoming temptation. First, he says, repent, which really for us means take a good hard look at yourself and realize, be honest with yourself about the things that you're struggling with. Be honest with Jesus about the things that you're struggling with. Take them to him. And then hear these words that he writes after that. He says, "Behold, I am coming soon and will fight with the sword of my mouth." We aren't left, no matter what the temptation or struggle we face, we aren't left to fight those alone. Jesus Christ himself has fought and fights those battles for us, lending you his strength. Have a great day.